Sometimes simple is best. I'm going to tell you, I felt that last weekend when I was speaking with a group in Canton, Ohio at the Philomathian Society. There were some different people there. A lot of them were blind, some of them were partially blind, some of them could see perfectly, but they were all different. I'd never met any of them before in my life. There were some people there like Cowboy Bill and Jeannie Sue, and then there was also Mary and Margie. Margie, she really simplified life for me when she came up to me and she's like, I really loved your speech. I loved hearing what you had to say, which was great. And then she went on to say, well, I'm actually working on writing a book myself. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. I had no idea that, I just had no idea. And she said what an impact I had made on her by telling her that, she could continue to do what she's doing in writing her book. But then she really simplified it for me, life. She really simplified life for me when she said, I was having a hard time with all of my issues in terms of my eyesight and everything. And she said, you know what? One day I decided that I'm going to start to think differently. I'm going to start to think better. And then I'm going to eat better. And I'm going to then get different friends. How do you do that? How do you get different friends? Well, you don't want to be mean. You don't want to say anything bad. But eventually you just migrate away from your old friends and start to migrate to new friends. You can find new friends in a lot of different places, and they're not always bad places. They're going to be good places to find friends. Think of places where different people congregate. So think about that. How can you simplify your life? I know I'm simplifying mine, but how can you simplify yours? Thank you very much, and keep one eye on the road.